This is our final stretch workout in our 4-part series. So we're going to start lying down, starting with a nice book opening to mobilize through our mid spine. So you can have your underneath arm bent, resting your head on your hand, knees stacked, hips stacked, feet stacked. We want to try and keep our hips where they are. This rotation is all about through this top part of our spine. Reaching that top arm out in front. Take a breath in, reach it up towards the roof, and then opening all the way out. As we breathe out, wrap your ribs around the front to come all the way back. Take a breath in, and then breath out, ribs come back around first. So we're going to lead with our arm, rotating back as much as we can, and then come back with our ribs. Just letting our arm go as far as our eyes can follow. Really trying to keep those hips pressing forwards, stacked one side on top of the other. Let's go for one more here. Beautiful. Keeping that underneath arm where it is, we're going to grab hold of our ankle. Just pull that foot back towards your bottom as much as you can. The more we draw that knee back, the more stretch we're going to get down through the front of our leg, through our quad here. And then we'll release that foot, rolling onto our back here. Finding that bent knee position, feet nice and close to our bottom, arms relaxed down by our side, rolling into our bridge so we tilt our pubic bones towards our spine, rolling all the way up. We're going to hold in that top position, tilting our hips side to side, just trying to loosen up through our lower back here. Bring your hips back to center, drop your bottom down just a little, and then same thing side to side. We're just working at a different level of our lower back now. Trying to find some of those points that feel a little bit sticky, and then trying to work through to get a little bit more mobility the next time. Come back to center, we'll lower down just a little bit more, so our bottom is just hovering off the ground now. And then turning those hips side to side. And then we'll roll all the way down to the bottom. Let's take our knees side to side. And then come all the way back to center, opening your knees out to the opposite sides. And then coming back to center and opposite sides. Just opening up through our inner thigh here. We want our pelvis to stay in that same position, knees going out to the sides at the same pace. We don't want one knee dropping out faster than the other. We're keeping it nice and controlled, just not letting them flop out. Really in control of that movement, using our muscles. So we stretch open through those inner thighs and then draw them back together. Let's come back to center. We'll take one leg up into tabletop. Keeping our hips nice and still, we arc one leg out to the side and then draw it back to the top. Again, focusing on that control so we get that stretch through our inner thigh. And then this time, let's take it out, circle that leg around, down, and bring it back up, out to the side. Stretch it out, circle, and reach back up to the top. Let's go for two more. Last one. And then bring it all the way back. Replace it down on the ground, switch over to the other side, starting with that leg arc to start off with. staying in that 90-degree position at our knee, dropping that knee out to the side, controlling as it goes, and then drawing it back to center. And then let's stretch it out, circle it around, draw it back in. Take it out to the side, stretch, circle, and bring it back in. Let's go for one more. And then bring that foot back down to the ground. Let's stretch through our arms now. So taking our arms up towards the roof, let's send them out to the opposite sides, back through the middle, and then reach long in the opposite direction, through the middle and long in the other direction. Come back and we'll go into that chest opening exercise, and then reaching long in both directions. Start opening up nice and wide, and then reaching long. Last one here. Let's take our arms down by our side. We're going to do some circles across the floor. So we circle our arms around, up above our head, reaching towards the roof, and then down by our side, circling around across the floor, up and back. When you get to the top, we're going to reverse our direction, so we go up above our head, circle around down by our side, and then reaching up. Getting some nice mobility through our shoulders here. Let's stretch out our glutes. Bring your ankle over your knee. You can stay here and just gently press that knee away. If you need a deeper stretch, you can bring that foot off the floor, wrap your hands around your thigh and pull that knee in. Again, pressing that bent knee, the one that's bent across your opposite knee, away, so we get that stretch down through our glute, trying to deepen it as much as we can. While you're here, just rolling that free ankle around in a circle in one direction, and then the other direction. And then releasing that foot back down, ankle of your knee on the other side. Draw it in if you need that extra stretch. Pressing your knee away while pulling on that thigh to draw it in a bit closer. And then circling your ankle around. And then placing that foot back down onto the floor. We're going to roll over onto our other side for our stretches on the other side. So bending that underneath hand, elbows, so your head comes onto your hand. Hips stacked one side on top of the other. Reach that top arm out. Take a breath in as we rotate back. Hips staying where they are, and then wrap your ribs around to the front to bring you back. Take a breath in, following your fingers with your eyes, rotating back as much as you can, and then come all the way back to the front. Big breath in. Let's go for two more. Last one. Let's take hold of our ankle now, coming into our quad stretch. So we're pulling that ankle back as much as we can, drawing our knee back, stretching all down through that front side of our leg. Releasing that foot, let's roll over onto our tummy. Palms go flat down into the mat. And then imagine that marble underneath our nose. We roll the marble to the edge of the mat, lift our chest, press down through our hands. And then breathing out, we roll all the way out, down, tucking those elbows in. Breathing out, we roll up. Take a breath in, and then breathing out, we roll down again. Just moving at your own pace. Last one here. And then coming all the way down. Bring yourself back into your child's pose. Sending your bottom towards your heels, letting your head rest down on the floor, arms out in front of you. And then shift your weight forward so you're on all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, going into our cat-cow here. Breathing out, we scoop our belly in towards our spine, pressing up towards the roof. And then we drop our belly down towards the floor, looking in front of us, scooping our belly in, looking back towards our knees, and then letting our belly drop down. And then we're going to tuck our toes under, send our bottom up towards the roof, letting our heels sink down. And then just bending one knee, straightening the other, getting that stretch down through our calves. And then walking your hands to meet your feet, rolling yourself all the way back up to the top. Take a big breath in at the top, breathing out. Let your chin nod down, shoulders roll forwards. We peel all the way down into our roll down. Hanging down at that bottom position, swaying side to side. And then as you breathe out, rolling yourself all the way back up. We are all done. Thanks for joining me.